Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, a genetic survival game. Now I wasn't sure if I was going to play this game again on the channel, to be honest. A new update came out, I think it's probably about 2 weeks I'd say. And I just wasn't sure if I was going to continue to play play the game in the series, finish up the last series, the Bushy Tail Tribe, and I was sort of debating with myself, do I want to start a new series on this or just sort of do something else instead? And at first I decided I wasn't going to. I didn't get the end of the last several episodes of the previous series didn't get a ton of support, so I wasn't sure if maybe people just weren't that interested. But I decided after getting an idea for this particular series that I'd jump back into the game and just sort of see how it goes, have some fun with it. So what am I doing different in this series, which I don't think I've seen anyone else do, although I haven't really looked, is what I'm going to call a carnivore challenge. So play through the game as normal, but no eating berries, no eating nuts from the trees, and no whatever other herbivore vegetable things there are in the game. I don't know. Basically only meat. So that would mean the bunnies, the moles, I'd say the shells, the clams, oysters, whatever, those would count. The fish, and of course I could eat meat from killing carnivores or predators and eating that as well. So that's fair game. But that's it. So food is going to be an interesting challenge for us in this playthrough. So we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be fun. You know, it could end terribly. They could all die within a couple episodes, but you know, oh well, what are you gonna do? So we're gonna just jump in and take a look at the creatures here. So first we have, we'll start with the female. This is Coral. I just renamed them, something simple. First thing came to mind really. So she has medium ears, cracker jaw, spiky body, digging paw, and runner leg. Hind legs, normal eyes. Tail doesn't matter because it does sort of matter. She has a medium tail, but tail, it gets sort of overpowered by the spiky body, so it's not going to appear. But if her children don't have a spiky body, then they could inherit this tail. It does have panda pattern inactive, and then high fertility, which is a new thing they added in this update. We can go to Reef here, who's got the poison fangs, as he always does. He's got big body, double runner leg, hind legs, medium tail, regular eyes. He looks pretty good as well. So I'm pretty pleased with these two. Having 2 runner legs on him and 1 runner leg on her should make it pretty easy for those genes to pass on. One concern I have is they do both have short-sighted eyes inactive, and he has inactive webbed hind legs, which is going to be really important that we don't have that, because I have to be able to chase down those rabbits for food. Crackerjaw is not the best. I'd prefer the poison fangs were passed on. So let's see what we can do with the genetics and see what we want to do here. Short-sighted eyes, it's going to be important to pass on good eyes, so put that one at least on the 10%. And then I got to decide if I want to put regular hind legs to make sure that the webbed hind legs don't get passed on, or if I want to try and go for perhaps the poison fangs. Because I'm not worried about the body type, because she has spiky body with inactive big body. He's got double big body, so it could be either one of those two, and I'm fine with either one. Because spiky body gives extra strength, and big body also gets the extra strength plus defense. So the extra strength will come in handy because we're going to have to be able to hunt, potentially even have to hunt the carnivores in order to survive. So having that strength is going to be really useful. And I also think that having the poison fangs would be really useful. So maybe we ought to try this. Just see if we can get a some poison fanged offspring. Although at the same time, I don't know how much breeding I'm going to do early on. I have to do at least some to keep the tribe going, but I also have to be careful because food supply is pretty limited here at the start. And so those berry bushes are useless to us. Finding, sort of clear some of this grass out. Finding some rabbits early on is going to be sort of imperative. I don't know if I'm going to breed them quite yet. The other thing, some rabbits there should be some rabbits in here someplace, but also finding those moles is going to be really important, so we're going to have to make sure we can sneak up on them. But let's go ahead, I'm going to sort of clear these notifications. There's this new thing where it shows you what the weather's like, which is cool as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end this turn. Okay. Alright, I heard a rabbit. Okay, there's another creature right here, that's good. There's a rabbit right there. So, I think Coral should be able to get that. Yes. Okay, we can just come down here. Bam. Right, that's some food for the next turn. That's good. So it's probably going to be important that we keep the pack size fairly small in this one. And the other good thing is that we can pretty much freely banish. I think speaking of that, I'm going to make them both alphas. We can sort of freely banish creatures because the worst that they're going to do is go eat the berries, and I don't care about that because we're not going to be using them. So that'll give us a slight advantage actually. Let's end the turn. Okay, let's see if we can find out where that creature went. Okay, still right there. Looks like a female to me. Yeah, it is. Let's take a look at her. Also has spiky body, but does have no paw. Or crippled paw, I guess it's called now. Which does make more sense because it was never really a no paw. Eyes, hind legs. Okay. Other than the no or the crippled paw, I almost said no paw again. I'm not opposed to this creature. Not that different from Coral actually. But is she worth the 5 food? That's sort of the question. I'm not sure. I'm going to use F and D. F and G. Actually, probably not because it's kind of risky to breed with her. I think I might even just let her do her thing. So let's have Coral come here, gather that. Do that. Let's actually breed these two for the first time. I guess we gotta do it next turn. So let's flip a turn. That only gave us 2 food though. Those rabbits aren't worth that much food. That could be a problem. Okay, we'll breed them. And I just want to do some more exploring. And I have to end the turn again. Wait, we don't have her under our control, right? She's just standing there for whatever reason. Yeah. We might be able to go get those. Well, first let's check out this baby. This is Ramila. Ooh, does have poison fangs. That is good. Digging paw, runner leg. I would prefer the double runner leg because we can't eat the roots anyways. So digging paw is pretty useless. I mean, big body is good. Short-sighted eyes though. That's not good. But it could be worse. I'm certainly happy about those poison fangs. That's going to be really useful. Okay, let's see if she can come here. Yep, get that. This is some food. Now see if we can find out where that bunny went. Alright, so food's not too hard to come by so far. I was pretty worried about this early game and how finding food would go, but it's been alright up to this point. I want to look at, so high fertility as well. Medium tail, that's fine. Yeah, pretty much. It also carries the webbed hind legs. I didn't want that. So a few genes got carried on that not crazy about, but it could have been worse. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything around. So let's just turn. Okay, what's our food looking like? So that actually gave us 4 food. We're right back to our starting amount, so at least, I guess if we can break even, we should be okay. Let's clear some more of these plants around. Adam still has a move left. Let's let him clear this. And yeah, I think this will be this is going to be pretty tough. I'm probably going to clear a lot of this first island away, just clear all this grass. And then I got decisions to make whether I want to go to the larger, easy island or try one of these tougher ones. I don't think I'm going to be ready for the tough ones. I'm certainly not going to be ready for the jungle, which is this one over here. Probably not ready for the hard island either. So probably going to end up going to this easier island just to sort of build up food in numbers. But the problem with those other islands, any of them really, is the size of them, particularly this big island right here. Because it's so big, it's going to be a lot harder for us to find things to hunt and eat. So I would like to build up a bit of food here if possible. The good thing about going to a harder island is I'll be attacked more often by carnivores, and as long as my creatures are strong enough to kill them, then we should be able to keep up a pretty good supply of food. But that's something to consider. You guys can let me know in the comments what you think would be the better course of action. I'm basically deciding between these two. I've been in the hard island before, and it definitely is hard. Excuse me. Especially because there's so many rogue males running around, which pretty much you leave any female out in the open, she's gonna get pregnant by them really quickly. So that's something to be concerned about. But it wasn't quite as tough as I thought. There's a lot of creatures or carnivores around, but I actually would not be opposed to that in this challenge. So we'll see. I might end up doing that. You guys let me know what you think. And as long as we can keep getting these moles here, then food shouldn't be too hard to come by. So another turn here. Okay, I heard a rabbit. You're not fully grown yet. Yes, there's another rabbit right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm not having too much difficulty with coming up with food so far. I don't think I would like to probably breed them again. That would make sense. I don't care about that. Okay, let's see. Anything? There's another mole over there, so we should head over there and see if we can get him next turn. And then I'm also going to bring Reef over there to mate with Coral. So let's do that. Let's have him collect that food. Come here. She can move into this nest. And then mate with him. Hopefully it's a male offspring. Not too important at this point what it is, but wouldn't mind. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter much either way. I'm not going to breed siblings unless I absolutely have to. Hopefully there's some more creatures on this island that are a little bit more useful than the one that we rejected over there. So I think I'll end the turn one more time here. And I think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because these two are alphas, I do like to switch up the gems a bit. I usually like to go with the blue for alphas. That's just me. Okay. And I'll keep the other ones green. Red will, if we come up with something, maybe use red to donate, or how do you say that word? Denote? Anyway, to distinguish the omegas. Okay, so we got a Crackerjaw baby, who is this Dukra, and let's see, Crackerjaw does have Poison Fang inactive. That's good. Also got Big Body. I'm kind of glad the Big Body is taking precedence over the Spiky Body. I actually like Spiky Body, but I think Big Body will be a little bit better for this particular challenge. Hind legs, normal eyes, but carries the short-sighted eyes. Those are proving to be a little bit more difficult to get rid of than I would have liked. And it is a male, so that's pretty good. I think pretty happy with this one as well. Also got the Digging Paw and the runner leg. I wish they would be carrying double runner leg, but it's not that bad. I can always get rid of Digger Paw later on. Okay, so I think we'll do this last turn here, and then we're going to call it an episode. Don't care about that. The creature, where's the mole at? Okay, he's right over there. Let's have you move there and just sort of wait for him. Anything over here? Just some roots, don't care about those. Let's have you clear out this grass. Come there, clear it out, and clear it out. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for this first episode in this new series, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you guys are interested in seeing how this challenge goes. I know I am. Like I said, I've never seen anyone else do this before, and I'm not sure how feasible it is. It's not as difficult so far as I thought it would be. Food is lower than it when we started, but it's manageable. We can live with 15, especially because I'm not really concerned with if we had to banish creatures. Like I said before, I don't think that would be the end of the world. The problem is going to be maintaining a large enough gene pool just to keep the tribe alive. So that's gonna be interesting. But I think I'm gonna end it here. Like I said, we'll have to choose between these two islands. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other ideas for the series, some extra rules or something, or even some names for the creatures, then just let me know in the comment section. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.